afternoon everyone, welcome back. It's the Saturday the 5th of February, the weekend after the 205 was officially put back on the road, and not a great deal has happened since then. I haven't driven the car since then. What I have done is sorted everything out with the insurance, with the registration, plate change, and I've fitted the plates. So the plates are now on. The car hasn't moved really. I had to give it a wash when I got back because, of course, as you remember from the previous episode, it was absolutely chucking it down on my way home. I encountered a tractor en route home, so I had bits of mud flying off from behind the trailer. So yeah, really good journey to Star AUTOCARE, to Hywel Rosenthal's garage. Really interesting place, loads and loads and loads of projects there ongoing at all times, as well as standard servicing and repairs to customers' cars. So you know, huge thanks to Hywel for sorting out the MOT on the car, and yeah, just really chuffed. It drove there without a hitch. It drove back, and I just basically really enjoyed the drive. I only did about 40 miles ish, but every single mile was brilliant, and I really missed driving this. So yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, still some jobs left to do on the car. Nothing mechanical to note really. It's all the door seals, passenger driver door seals, I'm not happy with. I'm also not happy with the boot seal. Somehow or other, I can't recollect, but I have a gap in the seal. Not quite sure why that is. I'm not sure, but the aim is now, the coming months, weeks and months, is to get hopefully a new driver and passenger door seal and a boot seal. Also after the plastic seal that holds the headlining in, so I need to get that sorted out. So yeah, next job, this week's jobs. The videos, by the way, are back at do a job, do the week's work, and the video goes live on the Sunday. So we're back to real time pretty much, back on week basis. So yeah, it was quite nice to have a bit of a week off with just enjoying the car, no recording. So yeah, as I mentioned before, I need to get some felt on the wheel arches, on the inner arches. I need to sort all this out because it's really quite messy. So yeah, I need to make some templates for these. I'm going to put the felt that I bought, and get this thing off. Oops, blimey, that's tight. So there we go, wheel bolts for the spare wheel, because I still haven't got a new SL434 wheel for the spare. I haven't got the tyre either yet, but it will happen. It's work in progress. So I bought some caravan slash in-car entertainment felt to I think it was only £12. It's 2 meters square. It's only £2. It's real good, real bargain. So basically I need to take the C-pillar plastics away, so I can basically get it all, get this clad in the felt. So I'm gonna have to be a bit careful around here. So I'll mask this off, and around this with a bit of cardboard, movable cardboard. So when I spray the spray adhesive on there, the contact adhesive, it should go over there quite nicely. And the same applies for this side. I also need to investigate why this light isn't working. It might just be a bulb, I'm not quite sure yet, so a little bit of work to do on there. I'm also going to put the felt down on the boot floor, and as you might just caught, I've also bought a tool tidy, boot tidy. So the plan is I'm going to put this, I'm going to screw this into the seat so I keep the cloths, wheel bolts, other bits and bobs. I'm also going to get a box, a little storage box to go into the boot to hold the jack, the wheel brace, or breaker bar in my case, and the socket. So you know, if I get a puncture, then I'm not going to get stranded anywhere, along with other bits and bobs that I might need. So so yeah, there's plenty still left to do, and yeah, it's going to get there. It's now is all about finessing the car, and you know, just keep making it even better, you know, bit by bit towards the end of the program. So project. So like most other cars, they never really finish, do they? It's just going to get finessed more and more and more. So I've got plans for the channel. I'm hopefully going to get to interview a few of the local guys, the Peugeot owners, interview those, them and their cars. So yeah, we'll see how that pans out. But in the meantime, I've got plenty to be getting on with my own car. So I'll see you in a bit when we get stuck in templates. Welcome back, everyone. Now then, I've got the piece of felt I bought. I think it's $11.99, 2 meter by 2 meters, or roughly. Really good value, I thought. So yeah, the felt is quite thick, actually. You know, it's what you'd find inside a camper van or a day van. Really good quality. So it'll look really nice inside the boot there. So the first thing to do, the easiest bit, is to put cut the felt out for the floor. So what I've seen inside, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave a fair overlap on there of a couple of inches or so, and I'll measure the same for this side, basically, so I can have a little bit of room to play with. You know, it's going to be an approximation, really. It's not going to be an exact thing, but so basically I'm just going to line this up. I'm going to just draw a quick line to around about there. Actually, maybe a little bit more, just in case. So cut that out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put I've never done this kind of thing before. It might look totally shit, but for 12 quid I'm prepared to take a chance and just see how it pans out. So right, I've got my square. So the plan is now, just so I can get it roughly square, that'll do round about there. The floor's not perfect, but there you go. So we'll see. Let me just mind the wobbly camera for a minute. Right, let's do that. What's it like? Right, we'll give that a go. So, just gonna mark out a piece to here. The only thing I could find to mark it was a gold Sharpie, but it'll do the job nicely, I think. So, not quite sure how square the actual felt piece is, but if I work from this, it won't be too bad. So I'll go to there, I think. So I'm going to need to profile it anyway to fit. Right, okay, so that's the main piece to trim. However, I'm just thinking now, I'm going to need round about an extra inch to there, so I think I've got an idea of how to profile that. I think freestyle's the answer. So I'll just put my finger on the inside of the mat edge. Push it down as I'm going along and onto there. So keep the radius going to around about there. And you can always adjust it when it's glued down into the car, because I need to. I'm going to bring it up a little bit as well on the back panel. Just a nice edge, so it'll look really nice and clean. Yeah, that should do. And then this bit here will go in and underneath the seats, to the seat pan. So I think we're in fairly good nick. So I'm going to put you in a time lapse whilst oh, excuse me, whilst I cut out the carpet. See you in a minute. Right, that's it cut out. So time to throw it in the car and see how it goes. Really good quality stuff. So it goes, see how it fits to these corners. Right then, put you in here. Excuse the wibbly wobbly camera. There we go, put that there. And, should be able to put there. Okay, let's get this off. Let's get this done properly. Put that there. Right, seats are up. At least so. Oops, there we go. Like so, yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice, that. Wow, that's nice. Of course, I'll be whipping the seats off quickly just to get everything in. Let's have a look. I can't wait. Let's see how the carpet will look on top of it. Camera. That's going to look really nice. Absolutely chuffed with that. I need to take this off, by the way, because I found blue paint on it, blue bloody hammerite. So that's going to come off and get cleaned up and tidied up. There's quite a lot of little things now that I need to sort out, you know. So it's now time, like I've said before, to finesse the project. Right, get that there out of the way. So really good there. Right, lovely, right there, nicely to the edge. So of course we're going to have the slot here for the spare wheel carrier, the hook bolt. So around the hinges there. Yeah, I'll be nice and tidy. Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that. Crack on, take the seats off. You know, I'm pretty sure you all know how to take the seats off. You've got two 10mm nuts on this side, then you've got the centre clamp. So nice and easy. I need not show you how to take those off. So we'll reconvene with the seats out and the car pit bonded into the car before we start tackling the side panels. And getting them the template for those sorted out. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, welcome back everyone. It's been a bit of a fiddly job, so I kind of forgot the camera a little bit. So but I got to where I wanted to be, a bit further along the field than I thought I was going to be today. So so basically the boot floor has been laid. I've put the two side panels on, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It needs a good vacuum now. Needs a good hoover up. I'm just mounting the bottle. I've got a brand new cap for it, so I'm going to put the ring on, spin it round. I need to put one more fastener in here, so I'm just going to spin this around, and that's pretty much it really for that one. I might actually move it to there. Actually, there we go. Yeah. So I need to just find out where the hole for this one is. I've marked a bit of gold. I did find it with the pointer. So yeah, I need to just find out where that lives now. And then the pipe's been connected inside. The motor's been connected, so it shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, I need to get another fastener. I'm not quite sure where that went. That's obviously the Torx one, so find out where that goes. And so with those two sides on, the next job is to measure for here, from there to there, and I'm going to have a piece that comes round like that and up to there. So I'm going to kind of go to this line here. So it's going to be a bit more fiddly, this one, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is cut a square panel out, and when it's in place, get a scalpel and very carefully trim it off. So that's the plan with that one. So we'll see how it goes. See you in a minute. Alright, welcome back again. So it's all been vacuumed up. I put the boot mat in there, so it looks pretty tidy. Not bad at all, really. So I'm run out of time today to put the rear piece in. Well, I haven't measured and cut it yet, but it's getting there now. One of the other jobs I've got is to tidy this up. It's stitched from the inside, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this, but basically I'm going to have the boot tidy hanging on it. This I'll have to tidy up. I think paint's the best way. I've sprayed them in the past, and I think somebody else has had a go at this one actually as well. But so I'll paint it. The boot tidy then will go in, and against screw in with shallow screws into the back of the seats, because these obviously are metal backed, so that'll give me somewhere to hang the boot tidy. So let's just get these bad boys out of the way for a minute and get the boot tidy out to play. So boot tidy is going to go up and across, centralized. So I'll go up to there. So it's a little bit taller. So what I might do, just to get it in, I might just lift it to kind of round about there, which won't do any harm, I don't think. But what I'll do, I'll put the seats flat on the floor whilst I get this orientated to get it fitted. So yeah, so repairing this somehow, it's not going to be that easy, I don't think, but I'll try and make the best of what I've got. So that's it for the minute. I'm going to go off to work shortly, so I'll catch up with you when I reconvene to put the last bit in along the inside here. So it'll go from there across the top to this ledge and up and into there, so it'll be nice and tidy. At least that's the plan. So yeah, I've got plenty of felt left to do the job, so I've got a couple of takes in there, I think, and that's what we'll do. So we'll finish the boot floor off, and we'll align the boot tidy onto the backs of the seats. We'll drill the holes. We'll put the shallow screws in with penny washers on. Yeah, the seats won't split, but let's be honest, I'm hardly going to go to B&Q with this to get timber for the bank holiday work, right? So you know, that's not going to happen. But it'd be nice to have everything tidy in the boot. So I'm going to have the boot tidy. I'm also going to buy a box to put some other bits in there. Of course, now that the jack is going to be living in the box with a breaker bar and a socket, and a few other bits and bobs. I'm going to carry a spare set of ignition leads. I'm going to replace these with nice new ones. I'm also going to carry a spare set of spark plugs, and also a spare coil pack. So just in case, because you never know. And I've got to get to travelling to Gloucestershire this year in it, to the Persia Festival. Really looking forward to seeing everyone really. I was meant to go last year, plans went awry, so I ended up not being able to make it with work and other things. So yeah, I was gutted for that. So this year I've booked the leave, and I will be there. So just going to sign up for Green Flag, you know, a couple of months before I set off, just in case. But yeah, hopefully I'll get there, no issues, meet everyone and travel home. So so that is the plan. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next bit. See you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. Now just done the back piece really along the end of the boot. So it's all up to the latch, the boot latch. So that's pretty much finished. So obviously I kept the seats in the car to get them flat. I need to repair the stitching on that piece there. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but the rear piece is all done and dusted. So I'm gonna have a bit of a think as to how I'm going to repair that seat piece, and I'll see you in a bit. Good morning, everyone. You may or may not know, the videos in the past have been almost 2 weeks ahead of what's been going on. So the last week's video was filmed last week, so I'm now basically back, because there's less content generally. I'm now back to doing it week by week. So what you see on a Sunday is reflective of what's happened in the week beforehand. So so yeah, basically I've run out this week of time this week. I've put in the boot tidy on. So basically that's due down to one single thing. There's that the sun's been shining for the last 2 days, and I've taken the car to work. So I put the rear seats back in, and yeah, I just used it because the weather for the weekend is pretty crap, and I'm in work all weekend on overtime. So the next week's video will be installing the boot tidy, and a couple of other things that I need to sort out. So I took delivery yesterday of this boot tidy. It's almost like a compressed felt. It's got Velcro on the base, got Velcro on the sides. So the plan is to have the jack, the breaker bar, sockets, mechanical bits and bobs, and a few spares in there. And of course I'll have the boot tied in here, holding cloths, detailing sprays, and various other bits and bobs. So so yeah, disappointed not to have fitted the boot tidy this week, but the needs must, and I had to drive. I had to drive this to work this week. So yeah, that's so I'm wrapping this up. It's been a really good week, having been back to normal using the 205. So so yeah, it's really good. So at the expense of some channel content for this week, but there's plenty more to come. So yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks very much once again to everybody for subscribing, following, liking the videos, and keep subscribing. Subscribe if you haven't yet, even. And I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend, everyone. See you soon.